stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Taken down at the 42. We look at this Browns defense.
They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
Here's 2nd and 7.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Well, this defense for the Browns, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And some room to work.
And he will have the Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
How about that run? Picks up a 1st down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
A little bit of space there for the 1st down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. The Steelers at 9-5 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I know flashy plays, as people like to call them, that detracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap, because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line
to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And his kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start the drive here with an end around. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
He was brought down by Nick Herbig. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Harris escaping the pressure right. He's going to have the hook up to Scott. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. Harris. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones. And that'll make it 3rd down. You look at this Steeler defense.
And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And the win last week, punted 4 times as this one's away. Fielded at the 43. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
Credit the tackle to Ron Thornhill. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Browns are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
Is that even a play?
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Steelers 3, Browns 0.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Running left, it's Strong. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd down, here's Strong once more. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw. Harris being chased out left. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Back to throw. Harris rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, there he goes left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 55 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Now 2nd and 9. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a game of 5.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Hubbard is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. See there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal.
Yeah, part of the Browns on there. They're not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 21.
Operating from the gun, Harris. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Strong. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun here with Strong. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. That's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings us 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Harris. This one swung outside to Strong. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now a 2nd and 6. Got an open man, it's Scott. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Open man here is Scott, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the ground with Strong. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. Here's Harris from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Harris steps away to his left.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get the football back at their own 17.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Harris to throw on 2nd down.
Finds Strong on the check down.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Give to Strong running right. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Harris. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gets it to Strong. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
They'll run with Strong.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
They'll get this out wide to Taylor.
So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little game.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
In motion right is the running back. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal.
From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick here is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, it looks like they'll move things around here. Second down, another chance for Hubbard.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Right back to Hubbard.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. A give, running right, it's Hubbard.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
To throw on 3rd down, Kendrick. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
10 more there and another 1st down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
A give up the middle, Hubbard.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And quickly they get to the line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. at the Browns' 21-yard line.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll go again here with Hubbard.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chuba Hubbard with his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Browns.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Scott.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Harris flushed out right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Straight ahead is Strong.
And he is going to lose yardage here. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
2nd and 9.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outside skirts of the red zone. 133 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Let's go right now.
So here's a 3rd and 14. On the handoff, running left is Hubbard.
And a short gain here, down to the 22. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Harris. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Scott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Browns.
They'll look to throw again. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
As this one moves towards its conclusion, another incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? I mean, they seem to be pretty effective in this one.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely outstanding. I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns, and not a single touchdown is going on the boarding.
And the Steeler pressured too much here. He's going down.
The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Operating from the gun, Harris. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a toss. Hubbard going left. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Browns drive about to get started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film and find out where the game was really lost.